Did you know that singing is one of the ways to keep yourself healthy, wealthy, and wise, especially during times of crisis? Welcome to Songs of Hope.
Songs of hope. You know, writers of old time and even recently have a way of putting words that can actually encourage you. A songwriter puts a song like this: I trust in God wherever I may be, upon the land or on the rolling sea. You want to sing that song?
Yes, you can sing along from home if you know the song.
Let's go.
I trust in God wherever I may be, upon the land or on the rolling sea. For come what may, from day to day, my heavenly Father watches over me. I trust in God. I know He cares for me. On mountain bleak or on the stormy sea, though billows roll, He keeps my soul. My heavenly Father watches over me.
Wonderful song indeed. In fact, there's another writer also who talked about another song. In the second song, he says, God makes the rose an object of His care. He guides the eagle through the pathless air. And surely He remembers me. That's why my heavenly Father watches over me. But not all these songs have been written in good times. There's another songwriter who trusts in God, though he doesn't know why bad things happen to him. Happened to her actually. One of his children went out to play with the swing, and he actually got caught up in the swing, and he kind of strangled himself. Taken to hospital, and the child was dead. Came back to her piano, and she wrote a song.
She actually wrote a poem.
A poem that was later converted to a song. You want to sing that song?
That song says, I do not know, but I know one thing, which you learn in the song. I do not know, Lord, why it should be Thy will for me to bear so much of heartache and of pain. I do not know, Lord, why it should be Thy will for me to suffer loss when I have prayed for gain. But I do know Thou wilt not let me go. Thy way is always best, no matter what the test. And I do know, if I but trust in God, all the darkness soon will pass, and I shall see.
All the darkness soon will pass, and I shall see. What a wonderful song. And sometimes we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, but we know who holds tomorrow. Another songwriter puts it this way. You know, when it comes to the chorus, it says, I don't worry about my future. Do you know that song?
Yes, it's called I Don't Know About Tomorrow, but we know who holds our hands. I don't know about tomorrow. I just live from day to day. I don't borrow from its sunshine, for its skies may turn to gray. I don't worry
Well, I also don't know who held the keys up there.
You
But I don't know who holds tomorrow, but I know who holds my hand. I think we're going to sing that at a lower key. That was stressful, I'm sure, down there. But it was meant for you to, enjoy the song at a higher key. The other song you were telling me about, who wrote this song? It has beautiful words. It says, He giveth more grace when the burdens grew greater. He sendeth more strength when the labors increase. Yes.
The person who wrote this song is Annie Johnson Flint. And you need to take a look at her life history. Annie Johnson Flint lost both of her parents when she was very young. She first lost her mother when she was giving birth to her little sister. Then her father had a chronic illness and died soon after. And so she had to grow up in a foster home. And while in the foster home, her foster parents, died shortly after. And this was around the time when she was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis. As a child at the age of 8 years old, she gave her life to Christ and she became very sensitive to the injustices around her. But she would not complain about her own illness, the troubles that she went through. And you can imagine her penning this song down with fingers that are bent and crooked and painful. But she still kept writing lots and lots of poetry. Among her favorite, or my favorite of her poems, is He giveth more grace when the burdens grow greater. Are you burdened at this time? God is willing to give you more grace. Can you give me another key?
You can lower it.
Yeah, you can lower it.
Let's try that.
You're right. He giveth more grace when the burdens grow greater. He sendeth more strength when the labors increase. To added affliction he added his mercy. To multiply trial, his multiplied peace. His love has no limit, his grace has no measure, his power has no boundary known unto man. For out of his infinite riches in Jesus, he giveth and giveth and giveth again.
What a song. God is a great provider, and He says, when we have exhausted our store of endurance, when our strength has failed, we've just done a half of the day. When we reach the end of our hoarded resources, that's when our Father's giving begins. His love has no limit. And one of my friends, Bill Gaither, wrote a very interesting song for the day. He says, and life is worth the living. In John chapter 14 verse 19, actually the Bible says that, but you will see me because you will live because I live. And they picked up this quotation from John 14:19, and they wrote a song that says, God sent his.
I love that song. I'm still thinking of the story that they had a son. The wife was expectant during difficult time around the period of the Vietnam War. And they're thinking, how will this son survive? And they penned down the wonderful words of this song, that because he lives, we can face tomorrow. And we have the same assurance today that because he lives, we can face tomorrow.
wrote stanza 2, how sweet to hold a newborn baby and feel the pride and joy he gives, but greater still the calm assurance that this child, even in difficult times, we can face uncertain days. No, friends, songs have wonderful power. Power in uplifting human thoughts and to encourage and to banish away the gloom. When troubles come, we can sing. Our very own pastor, one of the pastors in this country, wrote a song in Swahili, said, Ruben Kigame, is it Kigame? He wrote a song that says, Sina Mungu Mwingine. And you can now, this is the time to look out for songs that are encouraging. We'd like to leave you with one song that is so, there's a lot of information in this song. It seems it's a prophetic song. The song says, troublesome times are here, filling men's hearts with fear. Freedom we all hold dear now is at stake. Then the second part, humbling your hearts to God saves from the chastening rod. Then seek the way pilgrims used to tread or where they walk. Christians, we need to be awake. And the chorus actually says, Jesus is coming soon. I'd like you to listen to this song. We're just gonna sing all of it. This one, we're just gonna enjoy the entire song.
Troublesome times are here, filling men's hearts with fear. Freedom we all hold dear, now is at stake. Humbling our hearts to God, saves from the chastening rod. Seek the way pilgrims trod, Christians away. Jesus is coming soon, morning or night or noon. Many will meet their doom. Trumpets will sound. All of the dead shall rise. Rushes meet in the skies, going where no one dies. Heavenward bound.
Let me sing the second song. Troubles will soon be o'er, happy forevermore, when we meet on that shore, free from all care. Rising up in the sky, telling this world goodbye, homeward we then shall fly, glory to share.
Jesus is coming soon, morning or night or noon. Many will meet their doom. Trumpet will sound. All of the dead shall rise. Righteous meet in the skies, going where no one dies. Heavenward bound. Going where coming soon, morning or night or noon. Many will meet their doom. Trumpet will sound. All of the dead shall rise. Righteous meet in the skies, going where no one dies. Heavenward bound. Going where no one dies. Heavenward bound.
Heavenward bound. We try to remind you of these songs of hope. Until next time, we will see you. Keep yourself locked on this channel. Subscribe or do something. Hit that like button and keep singing these songs at home. God bless you.